In 2003, the town of Hebburn had a thriving senior team representing the Northern League and numerous junior sides under the variant of small club names. There was a group of kids aged 6 who didn't have a club or a team, and together with their parents and the enthusiasm of a certain individual called Shirley Bowman, Hebburn Town Juniors FC was created. I got involved because I was an eager parent. I played for the first team as a player, and when I had my youngest son, we took him to the local park, and there was a group of kids playing around, kicking the ball, and got him involved, and the rest, as they say, is history from that point onwards. The aim at that point of creation was to provide a safe place for local kids from the town to train and play football.
I liked the way it was run initially, with my son playing, and all the kids were tracked properly, and it wasn't about winning at all costs. It was about the kids enjoying and being as good as they can be, but enjoying themselves and becoming better people.
Steadily over the years, the club began to grow. It became apparent at the time that the junior club's temporary base at Hebburn Sports Ground wasn't ideal, due to the size and expansion of the juniors to the limited facilities on offer at the sports ground itself. A decision was made by the junior club committee to keep Hebburn Town name and club colours, but for the best interest of the junior side, moved to a more adaptable location in the town. With this agreed, the junior club moved to the site of Clegwell CA, some half a mile away from the sports ground. The club utilised the numerous grassed areas at the CA to play home games and, importantly, provided wide opportunities for younger boys and girls in the community. 2005 saw the formal creation of Hebburn Town Juniors TOTS, a dedicated session that introduced the fundamentals of the game to children aged between the ages of 4 to 6 years old. The TOTS section has become the mantle of the club, and to this day provides the largest recruitment channel for teams and players to the club itself. The club ethos at this time was around team. Together everybody achieves more, and concentrating on children having fun whilst playing the nation's favourite sport. Shirley, as the chairperson, worked tirelessly and strived for Hebburn Town Juniors FC to be a recognised grassroots club in the area. This journey all started with a wonderful lady called Shirley. Shirley was a Scouser. She was full of fun, but she was very influential. So myself and many of the coaching staff that were started in our time, we were just eager parents, and Shirley persuaded us to, sometimes arms up the back, but she persuaded us to get involved, and the reason was to provide an opportunity for the kids. Sadly, in 2010, the club were dealt a huge blow when, after a long illness, Shirley passed away. The club rallied together and continued to take over, with only a small amount of people running the club and administering the paperwork. Things started to look a little bleak for the club, and its future was in jeopardy. After a special general meeting in April 2011, Stephen Rutherford, a parent coach at the club, put himself forward to become the new chairman to help steer the club in a positive direction. Stephen started by implementing a management structure and created an executive committee and ensured team coaches took more responsibilities. In addition, Stephen wanted the club to have an identity, so in late 2011 it was agreed that all teams in the club would wear the same strips, training kits and tracksuits. This not only felt great for the players and coaches, but it looked great too, also giving that sense of professionalism to people on the outside looking in. The club had a structure and then a sense of purpose and direction.
I think it's progressed massively from when we very first started, where we were taking sessions in the Clegwell CA Sports Hall with 30-40 kids, and then having sessions on the pitches at the behind, the grass pitches. Till now, obviously, it's just continued to grow the club.
The way it's been managed, the way we've been led by Steve and the rest of the team, has set a great example with regards to how we as coaches approach training, how we approach development of children, how we approach the technical side, the social side, the physical side, and it's all in line with the FA's rules, regulations for safeguarding, etc., etc.
I think it's just got bigger and better, and it's evolved and the introduction of the girls element is really growing, and that can only be a positive thing.
Helping them be as good as they're going to be as football-wise, but more importantly, making sure they know what's right and wrong and giving them opportunities, you know. Not just kids, the parents as well, you know. There's a big thing when the parents come along and their kids stop playing football, the parents stop making friends, and it's a big social thing. And it's just the fact there's so many people involved with it. I think that's one of the biggest things I've enjoyed.
In 2011, the club had approximately 15 teams across the age groups training on grass at Clegwell CA in the summer, and then dotted all over the borough in the winter months at various indoor venues. This didn't really provide a club mentality, and teams were acting as individuals. To help combat this, the club agreed to enter into a partnership agreement with Hebburn Comprehensive School in the creation and installation of an all-new, full-size, third-generation football pitch service. The installation of such a facility was the biggest turning point in the club's development and future. With installation completed in the summer of 2011, the club's progression commenced. The 3G pitch on the site allowed the club to locate all of its teams at the site for training and 11-a-side team matches. This brought with it a sense of home and community, and a real sense of togetherness amongst all members of the club. The club's progress and hard work paid off when all of the hard work from our volunteer workforce was recognised by the Football Association when we were awarded the English Grassroots Club of the Year 2014. Such an amazing award for a small club in Hebburn. The junior club's progress was admirable, but it still didn't have a home or a real affiliation with the town's senior section. That was until summer of 2017. The chairman, along with friends, created a consortium to purchase Hebburn Sports Club and ultimately the club's first team. We merged all the club together under the one club ethos, Hebburn Town Football Club. Since 2017, the full club calls Hebburn Sports Ground its home. The leadership team at the club continue to develop the facility year on year to make it the best community facility in the borough, and there's lots more to come.
Hebburn Town Juniors is the community, everything about it. You see it here in the sports club, at the Tots, at Mashup. It's, like I said before, it's getting bigger, and it is the community.
Since I've joined, it's been absolutely amazing. I mean, we've went from a few kids on a football field onto the 3G, from not very many teams to over 600 players, over 100 coaches. The volunteers are vast and wide, to amalgamation with the seniors, to this home we've got now at the Hebburn Sports Ground is just absolutely amazing. The changes in the sports club itself is just unbelievable, and it's just got bigger and bigger, and it's only getting better and better.
I think it's a really positive thing for Hebburn, and everybody sees it as a positive thing for Hebburn, and everybody who lives in Hebburn knows the sports club, they notice the strip. I live on an estate just up the road, and there's loads of kids play for Hebburn Town Juniors. You see the strip all over. In terms of what it brings to the community, I think it brings families together, it brings friends together, people who you haven't maybe seen for a while. You'll see them at a fun day, or you'll see them at a match or an event that's held by the Juniors Club.
The football club's not just about creating good footballers, but also about creating good people, and I think that's one of our key focuses. So we've got over 300 children that have Hebburn Town Juniors has been part of their life for over 10 years, and we're really proud that yes, they're good footballers, but more importantly, they're really good people, individuals, young teenagers who are going on to bigger and better things outside of football.
Our club, our club, our club, our club, our club, our community.
I'd just like to wish Hebburn Town Juniors a huge, happy 20th birthday. Well done, everybody.